If you're waiting for the moment, here it is. If you're aiming for the heart, then you can't miss. You wanna know, oh, 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 where's the love? Here it is.
Hey guys! Welcome to the Enjoy the Ride series. I am so super stoked that this series is beginning and that I am finally back on YouTube. Reason why I was MIA for so long, for I think it was a month, is because I lost some things for the camera and I couldn't upload things to the computer and other things broke, and so it was just like a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. But whatever, I am back and this is episode 1 of the Enjoy the Ride series. So before I play the video that I have prepared for you guys, that I have worked on all week, I just want to let you know what the series is about. If you guys didn't watch the previous episode that was posted probably a month ago, then you probably don't know why it's called this. But if you have, I'm just gonna basically go over it. In short, it's basically to, be a better person, to be more positive, and to enjoy every single day of my fitness journey and every single day that comes, and to just learn how to go with the flow and to not be a perfectionist, not to care how I look on these vlogs or what pictures I post on Instagram and this and that. And so that's why it is called this series. Throughout the series, you're gonna see me not like this all the time. You're probably gonna see me in like glasses or with no makeup, and I just want to be raw and I just want to be honest with you guys. Just be out there. Other things that I need to tell you, which I can't remember because every time I talk to you guys, I forget absolutely everything. Yeah, so this series is going to last for 21 days because they say that if you do something for 21 days, it eventually becomes a habit, and that is what I want it to become for me and probably for you guys. To be a better person overall and to just be yourself. That's why it's gonna last for 21 days. I don't know exactly how many episodes because my plan is to at least have a few days within each and every one of the vlogs, like 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible so that I don't lose you guys throughout the vlogs. Yeah, that's basically what I want to tell you guys, just a mini introduction to the series and to just say hey. But ahead of time, I want to thank you guys for being so supportive for me, for being there, for all your positive comments that just keep me going, and I just love you guys. Tell your friends about this series, share it on your social media, tell your family. The more support I get, the more I feel motivated to do these. And honestly, I hope I keep up with this. Keep on uploading and editing and uploading and editing like 2-3 times a week. Hopefully that also becomes a habit as well. Big news that I want to tell you. I just recently, it's been 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, something like that. I hired a fitness coach. His name is William Grazione. I have admired his work with a few of the people that I follow on YouTube and on Instagram, like Amanda Bucci and Yami Mufti. I love you guys, by the way. As a personal client, that I could see that he really communicates with his clients. He really puts his all into each and every one of them. And so that's what I really want in a coach. I want someone who is going to take care of me and treat me like I'm the only person that he has on his plate, and I'm pretty sure he has like a whole bunch. So I really love that. I really love that about him. Basically, the reason why I got a coach is because I am not exactly competing in a competition, but I do want to move much more closer to my goals, much more faster, gain more knowledge, and maybe get a feel of how prep feels like. I've talked to him about prep, and so we're moving slowly towards that goal. So I can't wait for that. It took me forever to find a coach just like him, and he just fits perfectly. Other big news, I don't really have any. Follow me on any of my social medias that I will post down in the description box. I do want to build a better relationship with you guys and just try to be there for you guys more. So if you guys leave a comment down below, I'll try my best to comment back, as well as on Instagram and on Twitter and on Snapchat. You know, I want to talk to you guys. So don't forget to click that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, tell others about my channel, and leave some comments down below. The video that's about to come up next is basically a video telling my story. I really worked hard on it, and I really hope you guys like it, and I can't wait to just share these next 21 days with you. Thank you guys for everything, absolutely everything. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Mwah. My name is Lara Pateros, Lara Verlaine Pateros, and I'm 22 years old with an immense passion and adoration for fitness. Many of you have asked me for my story, how it all started, and how I am still going. And for the first time, I will be telling it, telling and accepting my journey. So here's my truth. It all began during my second year of college. All my life, I've been pretty athletic, always willing to be a part of a game and a team. I've been an acrobatic gymnast since the 5th grade, and also been a part of a soccer team, and have always enjoyed playing the game of volleyball and football. During weekends, I would voluntarily go running or biking around my community, encouraging some of my close friends and family members to join me. However, going to the gym never really passed my mind during those younger years. I've stepped into a gym, but always did what every girl would usually do, cardio and abs. And I honestly hated it. So I never really went back again until my second year of college came around. I was already in Orlando, continuing a new chapter in my life. However, you may think that I began my fitness journey because I went through a freshman 15, but I didn't. All my life, I've been a pretty thick individual, and that's very rare coming from my culture. I'm Filipino. In my culture, there are only two things. You're either skinny or you're either fat. There are no such things as in between. There is no such thing as you being thick or having big bones. So for others, I may have been seen as okay, but for my family, I wasn't, and I was never okay with that. It always bothered me, especially since my culture doesn't know when to not say things when they're inappropriate. Whenever I saw my relatives, I would hear the same things over and over. Wow, you're so healthy, or man, you're such a good eater. But it never really made such an impact until one day someone who meant so much to me told me that they could potentially see me bigger than I already was. And I was honestly so hurt, and that was when I began my fitness journey. Of course, like every person, I was scared to go alone. So really, it was just because at that moment, 2 friends of mine and my boyfriend that helped me get to the gym and begin this chapter of my life. I started with what I thought was best in order to lose weight. I would go to the gym and do about an hour of abs and then 30 minutes of cardio. Then I gained more knowledge from the guys and the internet, learning that lifting is one of the best ways to get lean, to build muscles, to get those abs. So before I knew it, I was going to the gym now twice a day. Early morning before class, I would get my lifting session done and then come back at night to do my cardio and my abs. Then I learned about supplementation. I thought I would never be one of those people to use fat burners because I knew how dangerous they were. But I did. Within 6 months, I lost about 20 pounds, going 2 times a day to the gym and taking a protein that already had a fat burner, but I also took another fat burner alone. So it was basically 2 fat burners. So not only that, I was also at a caloric deficit, taking in only about 1,200 calories a day, every single day. Although the scale went down, which was my goal at that time, I started mentally and emotionally breaking down as well. I didn't notice it then, but I started becoming more angry and a more stressed person, depressed even. I wasn't happy, and I wasn't the person that I was back in high school. The person who was so laid back, who was so optimistic, who was always laughing and always smiling around school. And not only did I slowly destroy myself, but my relationship with others as well. I isolated myself just to maintain what I had. It was honestly horrible thinking back to it. After 6 months, I started feeling some sort of pain in my upper abdomen. It was sharp and would only happen minutes after I digested something. I told my parents and we went to see a doctor immediately. Come to find out, I had gastritis, which isn't really anything serious, but I had to hold back to my very strict regimen. Gastritis is basically a digestive stomach problem where it's an inflammation or a tear in your stomach lining. I got this problem because of intense training, a major caloric deficit, and especially the excessive use of fat burners. Because of it, until this day, I can't eat a lot of acidic foods, like pineapple, which I love so much. So after that incident, I had to take a month off and basically let my body recover. Eventually, I learned more about powerlifting, and for a while, I kept at it. And I loved every single bit of it, but then I got bored doing the same 3 exercises, the same 3 complex movements every single day. And so then I started getting into Olympic weightlifting, and that I did love. It challenged me not only physically, but mentally as well. It taught me how to conquer fear and to just trust my body even more. However, I did get injured, having now a damaged nerve on my wrist. So whenever I do my makeup or whenever I pick up something small and just keep my fingers at this angle all the time, it's my thumb and my wrist start to numb up, and I would have to kind of wait for it to go away. So it kind of sucks. And so getting up a snatch or a clean, which are the movements of weightlifting, is much more difficult from when I first began. And I was so devastated about it. I thought to myself, man, if I'm not a power lifter or if I'm not a weightlifter, then what the hell am I? To keep my body going, I began bodybuilding. Now, after about 2 years or so of finding what fits for me, finding what I love to do every day, finding what's best for me overall, I finally did it. I'm a bodybuilder, but a bodybuilder who still tries to incorporate some powerlifting and some weightlifting moves here and there in her training. I want to compete very, very soon, but to first of all inspire, motivate, educate, and make a difference in you guys' lives, to make a difference in others' lives. My dream is to one day become a sponsored athlete and live a life full of positivity and with no regrets. That is why my motto is stay strong, stay fighting, and most of all, stay positive. Because there is no destination to a journey. There is no destination to my journey. Every day, I wake up waiting to conquer another day and to just be a better person than I was yesterday. So guys, it's a lifestyle. It's my passion. This is my story, and this is my truth. Enjoy the ride, guys.